Hi guys, hope you're all well. Happy New Year. This is the Exit Light channel. I'm just standing in for a while. Exit Light is having some well-deserved family time, so you have to put up with me. So before we kick off, can you remember to hit that like button? And for you poor people who are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the bell too, so you can be notified when new content and podcasts are due out. Okay, what we're going to talk about today? Well, I've been given free rein, really. So we're going to talk about the cryptids that are in North America, and I've saved my favourite cryptid for last. So the one that really interests me. So anyway, let's kick off. So we're going to start in Canada and Alaska. Okay, the first one is a Wendigo. That is the majority of sightings are in Canada. It's a cannibalistic creature which is known to steal the bodies of animals and humans. Now, what does that mean? Basically, it can turn itself into any animal and it can turn itself into any person. So it's really hard to hunt. And I think, like the werewolf legend, if you're scratched or bitten, you turn into one as well. So that's not fun. That's not fun at all. Now, the next one is one that I haven't heard of, and it's one that I wouldn't like to meet on a dark night. The Turtle Lake Monster, also based in Canada. It's a dog, pig, horse hybrid creature. I cannot imagine what that looks like. That must have looked horrendous. Okay, excuse me, Northern USA. Now, this one is one of my favourites. The Jersey Devil, based around New Jersey. It's a winged goat demon. Now, I always associate the Jersey Devil with the movie, or the movies now, Jeepers Creepers. Now, I don't know why I do that. I don't know. I just associate both of them as being the same thing. But anyway, I think maybe the people that made the film or wrote the film have taken the Jersey Devil character and just beefed it up on steroids, so then you end up with Jeepers Creepers. Okay, the Dover Demon and just at this point I'd like to say I can't say a lot of these names as American names, so you'll have to just put up with me. The Dover Demon from the area of Massachusetts, I think that's how you say it. It's a large-eyed hominid seen for the first time in 1977. Now, 1977 was a famous year because that's the year that Elvis died, if you can remember back. Or he allegedly died, but that's a whole nother podcast. I don't know if there's anything. Maybe he turned into the Dover Demon. But anyway. And another one that's really popular is Champ, around New York and Vermont. I'm sure the lake is Lake Champlain or something very similar to that. It's a serpent-like monster, sometimes compared to our very own Loch Ness monster, which is up in Scotland in Loch Ness. I am actually a believer that there are plesiosaurs, or plesio, whatever they're called, that are swimming in our oceans and are coming inland. And I think there are things there. I think there's more science there than there is fiction. But science will never ever look into it with any seriousness, and whenever you say you think you've seen anything, they just laugh at you and say you're a lunatic. Right, the American Midwest. Now, this is one that everyone's going to have heard of. The Beast of Bray Road. in Wisconsin. It's a bear wolf-like humanoid. Now, there have been a few paranormal, supernatural type programs that have been based around the Beast of Bray Road. There's one lady that's wrote a book about it, which is supposed to be really, really good. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about these. If you think that there are any, if there is any fact there, and bear in mind that the saying that all legends are based on fact. So there you go. The Frogman in a place called Loveland in Ohio. Well, I can't say it. 0HIO. Part human, part frog. Now, part human, part frog, I cannot even, what part is what? Which is the human part, which is the frog part? I have no idea. And we have the Oklahoma octopus, which is obviously based around the area of Oklahoma, which is a giant octopus believed to live in freshwater lakes. Now, one thing that's going to make Exit Light really, really laugh and smile is based in Mexico, the chupacabra, which is a blood-sucking creature first seen in 1995. Descriptions vary from a scaly reptile to a dog-like kangaroo. So it does exist. And the Mongolian monster in Arizona, a Bigfoot-like humanoid. I have my own ideas who that might be, but I'm saying nothing because I quite like my job, which is a job. We're paid in love, but it is a job. Excuse me. Okay. Now, one of the most famous cryptids in the world. Not only is it based in North America, it's based all over Europe, especially Russia and really cold parts. The Yeti or Bigfoot or Sasquatch. Bigfoot is a large humanoid creature thought to inhabit the wild forest areas of Oregon and the west coast of North America. Bigfoot is also known as Sasquatch. Sasquatch is the name that was passed down by the North American Indians. Most people who claim to see Bigfoot say they are hair-covered bipedals with ape-like features, and people have said they are up to 8 feet tall, hence the name. They leave huge footprints, so huge footprints means Bigfoot. They seem to be very shy and elusive, so they are very hard to see. Some people camping or hunting have smelled a really bad smell, like rotting flesh or just really, really, really bad. And they've heard screams in the night and whistles in the night. There's been a lot of footage, but the problem is the footage, a lot of it's fake. So it's really hard when a piece of footage comes along that looks real and seems real, that it's hard to I can't say that word. It's hard to separate what is true and what is fake. It's really, really difficult. There's the footage the really, really famous footage, which they steadied it because it was really, really up and down the camera. They steadied it, and for the time that the film was taken, which was in the 70s, I think, they believed that making a costume that good would have been impossible. So I really, really do believe in Bigfoot, and I think it's real. I honestly do think it's real. Anyway, guys, that's everything. I just wanted to apologise if I've murdered any of your place names or your cities' names. It's just you've got to bear in mind I'm English, I'm British, so that's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. So I hope you've enjoyed this little look at cryptids. I'd love to hear about your cryptids, the ones that you believe in. Have you ever seen a cryptid? Have you ever seen a Bigfoot? Have you ever seen a Jersey Devil? Put it down in the please put it in the comments, because we would love to. We'd love to see them, and I think we are planning on doing another cryptids podcast at some point. So I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, guys, can you click that like button? And if you're not subscribed already, click subscribe, because it really helps out Exit Light. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you in peace and take care. I'll speak to you soon.